It's a day I'll never forget, or actually a night. I was out to dinner in Memphis and I got a phone call from a family member. I couldn't tell you who because it's just all a blur.
I found out about my dad from my oldest sister, and I found out about my cousin from another cousin as soon as I got off work one day.
It was actually a school day, and we received word that the student had been found, and unfortunately he had passed away due to suicide.
It made me realize that suicide can happen to anyone and anywhere, and it doesn't matter who they are. And I don't think it just impacted me. This is hard because I never talk about it, but it impacted our family. We were such a close family, and we're not anymore.
I was kind of angry about my dad because I felt like my family was hiding things from me, but it was for my protection. But I still deal with the guilt from both of them because I feel like there was something that I could do, even though there wasn't really anything I could do.
I felt helpless. I had no clue that the student was struggling. No one that I talked to knew that the student was struggling. So it was a very helpless and hopeless feeling to know that suicide is so preventable, and yet no one knew the hurt that this student was facing.
I just wish I knew. I wish I would have known. If I'd have known, would it have changed anything? Could I have done anything? I just wish I'd have known.
For my dad, I wish I knew what he sounded like. Wish I knew things that he did. For my cousin, I just wish that he knew what a normal life was like. That's all he wanted, was a normal life, and he felt as he couldn't have that.
Before that happened, I think I felt uncomfortable sometimes asking kids and asking people, are you thinking about suicide? You know, do you have any plans for suicide? And now it's not as hard for me to ask that question, because that question can actually change somebody's life.
It's important that we educate ourselves. Many people struggle silently, so it's important that we understand what happens when someone is struggling with depression or anxiety, and that we give them the resources that they need. Sometimes there's different reasons people will die by suicide. It's important to understand that everyone is different, but that we can get the information we need to support people. Pay attention to the things that people say. Someone may say, I just don't feel like I can do it anymore. I just feel hopeless. Why am I even here? Look for things that people do. They may start to sell off their things or give things away. They may start to contact people, almost kind of going on a goodbye tour, if you will. It's important to watch for things like that. People may post things online. Why am I even here? There's no hope. So it's important to watch for different things that people say and do that may indicate that they may be thinking about suicide. People actually saying, I think I'm going to kill myself. It's definitely a warning sign. So it's important to look at all those things. There's lots of resources available. There's the 1-800-SUICIDE line that we can contact. There's counselors. There's different support groups available. The Team Mica Fund is an excellent resource, teammicafund.org. If you go there, there's lots of resources available. The American Foundation for Suicide Prevention is available. If you just type in suicide into a Google search, lots of information will come up.
It does not discriminate.
It does not care your age, race, or socioeconomic class.
For every one person that dies, 25 people attempt.
Someone dies of this every 11.5 minutes.
44,000 people die each year.
It is the 10th leading cause of death and the most preventable.
I'm at a higher risk because I lost someone to this. Suicide. If you're in a crisis, call 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-TALK. 8255 or text TN to 741 741.